What's going on, everyone? This is Carl, the Solutionist, and the solution to fitness. And this is a video that I've been trying to do for a little while, but now I finally got the time. So this video is kind of going to be like a podcast slash Q&A because I'm a fan of those kind of things. So it is currently Saturday night, and I'm doing this. Man, I'm getting old. But I plan on making this a regular kind of thing. You know, trying to get other YouTubers on here, getting to know them, interviewing them, networking, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to get more into that a little later. So this video is a little bit by myself. So I got one question here from Jean Jospatre asking where are you located, and he wants to know my age. Don't know why he wants to know my age, but anyway, I live in New Jersey. I'm 26 years old. Just turned 26 in July. Obviously, I love fitness. It's my life, but I have other passions as well. I love movies. I love to talk about them. This past summer, actually, I was in the theater almost every week. I love movies so much that I actually first went to college and majored in acting, which was a waste of time and money. But another thing was I started making videos on fitness about 7 or 8 months ago, I believe. But the channel's been up since like 2006. I first opened this channel. One of the first videos that I did was a David Blaine video that I did with some friends, George and Russell. What's up? I did a video. It was like a David Blaine spoof, which I took down, which I kind of regret because I should have made it private. But I originally made the channel because I wrote this movie that I've been trying to get made for years, which was a street racing movie that was going to be amazing, but would always get pushed back and nothing really came of it. I started filming it, but I can never get it finished. And if I would have forgotten about that movie and just started the fitness videos back then, I'd probably be as popular as Mike Chang right now or someone like that, because that was pretty early into the YouTube game. So now I'm struggling to get my name out there, but whatever. At least I started. That's what counts. But that was a little fact about myself. I also love sports. Go Giants, even though I wear a Pats hat in most of my videos. I love anime. Some of you know that already. I also plan on doing some anime videos with my good buddy David, probably pretty soon. I may make a separate channel for that, or just make a little section of my channel with that. But I'm gonna do that with my boy David, who helps me record some of my videos. I love cars, hence the street racing movie I was gonna do. I love games. Metal Gear Solid is the best game ever made. Don't love games as much as I used to, but back in those N64 days with the GoldenEye games and all that. But if a good game comes out, I'll give it a shot. I'll play it if I got the time. And I love wrestling. The Rock is a childhood idol of mine, and one of the reasons that I got into fitness, and would love to meet the guy one day. He just seems like a likable, cool guy. So we'll wait and see if that ever happens. So enough about that. Let's check out some of these questions that I got here. This is from Puda SB, Pudasb. Can whey harm you, and if you stop taking it, what will happen? Well, as far as I know and what studies show, there's nothing. That's my phone. Thank you. Well, what are they gonna say? There's no studies that suggest that whey harm your body. If anything in your body changes, like your bowel movements, for example, then it may be an allergic reaction to an ingredient in the protein. So as long as that doesn't happen, you should be fine. Just keep drinking water, stay hydrated. As for what happens when you stop taking it, nothing's gonna happen. Whey protein is just a dietary supplement. It's protein you would get like from your meats or eggs. Nothing's going to change if you stop eating that, so nothing will change if you stop drinking whey protein. So if you're not getting as much protein as you did after taking your protein, if you're not eating as much protein as before, then you may see a difference. But whey protein isn't steroids. That's not how it works. So you'll be fine. Speaking of whey protein, this question is from Super Halum. Where do you buy your whey protein? I get most of my stuff from bodybuilding.com, which I may do a review for in the future. But I've been researching a little bit here and there, so I may do a video on that. But I also have a friend that manages a Vitamin World, so sometimes I get the discount from there. But it gets kind of difficult to get a hold of him with our busy schedules and all that. So most of the time I go to bodybuilding.com or even at a local grocery store. I've actually got my last tub from there. So if I can't wait, I'll just get it from the grocery store. This is from Omar Mia. He pretty much commented on my cardio video if he could do this routine even though he's 11 years old. And that brings up a pretty interesting topic, which is how old should you be in order to start working out? What's the earliest age? This is up for debate, but I'll just give my personal opinion about it. First, I don't believe weightlifting at an early age will stunt your growth. There's no proof of that. So that's just a myth, I believe. I think starting to work out at an early age, like 11, is an awesome way to prevent obesity. This will also give you the edge in like sporting activities in school, like football or basketball, things like that. You'll definitely be way ahead of most of the kids in your class. So that's a really big benefit. When it comes to the weights, like the free weights, I probably would start really slow. Definitely not by yourself. But cardio, plyometrics, playing with your own body weight, yeah, I'd definitely give that a go. When I have kids of my own one day, 6 or 7, I'm going to start training them. So, thanks for watching. Hope that helped. Next question. This is from Mega Mr. STFU. Wait, let's see. I lost the question. Bear with me 1 second as I get it back. Okay, Mega. Where'd you go? There you are. That's my first Q&A thing, so bear with me. Carlo, what are the eating times for the weight loss video of the 6 meals? Cheers. So, this was from my diet video he's talking about. Well, on the diet video, there isn't specific times for each meal. It's pretty much as soon as you wake up. That's when you start. I mean, you can start your video. You can start your meals at 7 a.m. You can start at 11 a.m. It's whatever is convenient for you, brother. He also asked if he can lose weight with a good diet and no exercise. And I say absolutely, but it may be a little harder than you think. Since you're not really doing as much exercise, your body isn't burning anything, so you'd have to keep a close eye on your calorie intake. Keeping it really low, but it's definitely possible. My mom was on a Weight Watchers diet. She didn't exercise, and in 3 months she lost like 30 pounds. So it's all about being dedicated to a clean diet. Then you'll definitely lose. Hope that helped. Let's see the next question here. This is from Poli Chan. Can you talk about skinny fat guys? How can they increase muscle mass and burn fat? Well, the actual term for skinny fat guys is called normal weight obesity, and it's the same as anyone else who's actually overweight and when it comes to eating right and exercise and all that. But for someone who, only has a belly, what you really need to focus on is the cardio. And I'm talking like doing it 3 times a week. Come on, man. They're hitting the Stairmaster, hit the treadmill on an incline, things like that, things of that nature. You also want to reduce your stress. And I know that sounds easy, but that could be a cause. But and of course, getting a good diet. Drop the beers, drop the fast food, soda, whatever the case may be. Also, a good one. Try some total body exercises as well. That can definitely help. So I hope that answered your question. Next question here is from Snacks. Snacks asks, "Hey Carlo, can you tell me a way to lose chest fat or something that you recommend?" Well, for certain people, if a lot of fat is stored somewhere in the body, like the chest, like in the question here, or the armpits, or more commonly that upper back area that women hate, that could be the result of something called cortisol stress hormone. This can be caused by increased stress or lack of sleep. But like I said before, the diet, the exercise, you need to do all of that. Fat is fat. When you lose fat in your chest or your back, you lose it everywhere else as well. Combining those two will do wonders for you. So just stay committed, especially for you, Snacks. Just go intense with your chest workouts. Make sure to add in the chest press. I prefer dumbbells personally. Add in the push-ups every morning, every day. Do some push-ups, dumbbell pullovers. Add that into your routine. Decrease your carbs, decrease your sodium. When you're doing weights, keep the weight at a level where you can just about get up to 12 to 15 reps. So if you can do more than that, increase the weight. But I hope that helped, buddy. So good luck with that. Here's one from Miss Cookie. I hear some say to weigh your food before cooking. How much does the food change in weight after cooking? How important is it to do it before? Well, I always weigh my food after I cook it. I mean, it really depends on what the nutrition facts say. Like for chicken, for example, it could say 4 ounces cooked will be blah 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 protein, 4 ounces cooked will be blah 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 fats, blah 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 sodium. You know what I mean? Like, keep an eye on the label. It should tell you. Even with the Fitness Pal app, my Fitness Pal app, sometimes it tells you before and after what the nutrition facts would be. So I hope that's what you meant. So let's get to one last question here. This one is from Musoro family. This is a question I actually get a lot, which was, what's the song in my videos? And assuming the intro, the band is called Stealing Eden, and the song is called All I Need. These guys are awesome, and they gave me special permission to use their music, which I can't thank enough. So definitely check them out, support them, buy an album. They're amazing and should be known throughout the world, and I'm very serious. Alright, well guys, that's it. Thanks for making it this far. Thanks for listening to my very first Q&A podcast type video. So like I said before, I want to try and interview different YouTube channels, bring different eyes to the channel. I think it would be pretty cool. Not only fitness channels, but any kind of channel, like do some cross promotion. I don't know. I think that would be an interesting thing to do. I haven't really seen it done a lot. So whether they live around me or I have to call to get them on the phone and talk to them that way, it's just a plan that I have in the works. And I have a few guys in mind that I actually, want to do something like that with. So let's just see where we'll go with that. But thanks again, guys, for getting me past 1,000 subscribers. Because right now I'm almost at around 1,250. So I'm getting roughly around 100 extra subscribers a week, which is a pretty good feeling. So hopefully I can keep that going. So thanks for spreading the word, helping out, subscribing, whatever you're doing. And let's keep the channel growing. thanks a lot. I appreciate that a lot. And so, once again, this is Carl the Solution saying if you got a problem, I'll help you solve it. Your worst days are done, and your best is yet to come.